business on the agenda is the introduction of the Community Service Award winners. Both Andy Robinson and Joe Calimeri have been awarded that. And I think Chuck is going to come up.
I'm kind of biased with both of these gentlemen, having been with Andy a long time too, and remembering just a minute about Andy real quick before I do Joe. One day we got a call from the Chautauqua Blind Association, and they needed somebody to volunteer. And I remember my mother couldn't hear, couldn't see very well, and the Blind Association came to her rescue. And Andy Robinson knew this much about the Blind Association, put his neck out, joined the board, and I'll forever be thankful to him because people like him took care of my my mom. Joe Calimeri has been active in a number of boards. Currently on the Jamestown Board of Education. He's worked with the Community Foundation. He, of course, has been a coach, as Andy has been over the years. He was a counsel with the Babe Ruth World Series. He worked and was on the Infinity Board. The purpose of this award was, Marilyn, as chair, will tell you that the reason we wanted to have this award was because lawyers are quiet members in the community, but we're involved in lots of things, okay? And it's not the number of things, it's the point that lawyers are very active in the community. We support the community, or as we were just discussing at the table, it's not just about making a living, and it's about, frankly, you know, Andy and Joe both came back to town because they wanted to be in Jamestown, and their spouses and their children are the beneficiary of their activities, indirectly and directly. The Jamestown Bar Association is proud of the Joe Calimeris and Andy Robinsons. These are the kind of lawyers we should be putting up front to be active and represent us, because it's the role model thing. If that's the model we put forward, then we're going to have lawyers that are going to be long-standing in our community and very successful. At this time, I'd like to invite Joe up. Joe, on behalf of the Jamestown Bar Association, and with heartfelt congratulations. You know, I've always cheered you on a personal level. I'm so happy you came home, and you're the kind of lawyer that people are lucky to have you as a lawyer. Practiced with you, against you. You were wrong that time, though. On behalf of the Jamestown Bar Association, we're proud to recognize Joseph Calimeri, Esquire, for outstanding service to the Jamestown area community, 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're permitted to say a word if you want to.
No, I will real quick. So it's optimistic that we have some younger people here with us that we'll introduce in a moment. The biggest thing I can encourage all young people is don't give up on Jamestown. Don't give up on this community. You're going to be tempted to go about the world, and I encourage it. Go to college, go away. There's a lot to be done here. We need people to come back. This is a great community to raise a family, great community to be a part of in the business, medical, legal profession. And I will stand on a soapbox and talk to anyone about how this is the place where you should come back to. So go explore, but come back. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
I too would like to congratulate Joe and Andy for being involved in the community. Your community is what you make it, and both these guys have been involved. Being a resident of Jamestown, I always like it when Joe says, Jamestown's great. It confirms my decision to move here from the country years ago. And we like living in Jamestown. Andy, of course, is my nephew, and he's my one of my older brother's sons. And I've known him since he was born. I remember I was in law school in April of 1975, and my brother called me at 2 o'clock in the morning and indicated that he had a son. And of course, it was Andy. Watched him grow up. He's a Lakewood guy. He loves the lake, heavily involved in it. His father and mother started him with his love for the lake when they put him on their boat when he was an infant. And he eventually graduated to becoming Buttons, the cabin boy. Lakewood's a good place to grow up, be involved, and Andy enjoyed all of it. He was active in Little League, midget football, and he had the advantage of those activities, and he's returning that favor by being involved as a Little League or travel baseball coach now, working with his son and the others. Andy graduated from Southwestern, where he was a star baseball pitcher. He occupied the position of pitcher because Andy suffers from that malady which affects all male Robinsons, lack of foot speed. So we chose positions in sports where that was not important. He's involved with the Blind Association, as Chuck said. He's involved in the boat club up on the lake as president. He's been heavily involved in the Commodore, I'm sorry. He's a nautical term. He's been heavily involved in cabin out in Blockville, New York, and of course, if you are not familiar with it, cabin carries on the tradition of alcohol-induced square dancing in Chautauqua County, which is, I'm sure, a sadly missed activity for many of you. But it's great to practice with him. We share offices, and it's a pleasure to have him there every day. And now I have somebody else to lift the heavy stuff, which is even better. But the family's very proud of Andy, and it's nice to see that the Bar Association is also proud of his activities. I wish to congratulate him and present him with this plaque. There you go.
Yeah, just real briefly, like Joe said, Jamestown's a great place. I chose to move back here after spending 16 years in Cleveland, and once back here, I wanted to immerse myself in the community and try to give back. So I tried to do that through coaching, serving 9 years on the board of the Blind Association, which I'm very proud of. I did make a conscious decision that I was going to hold off on volunteering my time in any more boards until my kids are out of high school, just because I understand that I'm realizing now how short my time with them home actually is, so I want to cherish that. But as soon as they're done, I do plan on being involved in more boards and giving back to the community. And like Joe said, for all the younger people here, I encourage you to consider making Chautauqua County your home, and if you do, please get involved in the community, because it's very important that we have people who dedicate their time and their devotion to making this a better place. So I'd just like to thank all the members of the bar who have supported me, and everyone else who got me here today. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm honored.
Andy's also one hell of a slow pitch softball pitcher. Everyone here knows that.